In Germany, when a player comes off the bench and scores, he's known as a joker. An impact substitution can so often change a game and completely confuse the opposition, and some subs do it directly after coming on. We collected up the quickest of the bunch. Enjoy the Bundesliga's top 10 fastest substitute goals. Our first entry is current Swansea City star Gylfi Sigursson. All of our entrants are impact substitutions, but even at number 10, this is something special. He replaced Tobias Weissel 77 minutes for his second appearance in a Hoffenheim shirt. And he certainly wasn't messing around and went straight up to the ball for a free kick. 28 seconds after coming on, this is not a bad way for him to announce himself with his first Hoffenheim goal. A peach of a strike at any time. 1860 Munich's Olaf Bodden. He needed to calm the nerves of madman coach Werner Lorient, who was also after an equalising goal against Werder Bremen in 1997. Bodden did just what the boss ordered in the 90th minute and popped up with a goal to make it 3-3 after just 27 seconds on the pitch. He was so happy he didn't know where to go to celebrate. At least he knew where the goal was. At number 8, a man who has scored 138 Bundesliga goals.
This is the entrance the fans have been waiting for all season. It's Mario Gomez. Replaces Mandzukic. How often will we see that in the weeks ahead? Gomez is back.
And it certainly didn't take Super Mario long to make his mark. Just 27 seconds, in fact, after coming on.
In action straight away. Mario Gomez. He scored. Do you believe it? Do you believe it? The stadium has erupted. His first appearance of the season, and Mario Gomez. Oh, they don't write fairy tales like that. Absolutely unbelievable.
There's nothing like coming on at the break and almost immediately proving to the coach it was the right idea. Kaiserslautern's Pavel Kuka did exactly that. Opponent Stuttgart had taken the lead shortly before the break, and Kuka struck back at the first chance he had, a mere 26 seconds after the restart. Not only that, he was really Kaiserslautern's saviour that day. It was the first of 2 goals in a 2-2 draw. No surprise really then that later in his career he played at Stuttgart. Alexander Madeline now plays for Eintracht Frankfurt, but he started his career in the Bundesliga at Hertha Berlin. And in 2003, he pulled 3 points out of the hat late on in a game against Borussia Mönchengladbach. Having thrown him on in the 86th minute, not even coach Hub Stevens could have imagined a defender would pop up and score the winner. Or maybe he did, and after just 26 seconds as well. At 5 is a current Bundesliga star, Admir Mehmedi of Freiburg in Switzerland. He burst onto the scene last season, and that was quite literally the case when Freiburg travelled to Augsburg. He was another to come on after the break, and 21 seconds later, Freiburg were in front. Did I mention that this was his first goal for the club? Well, it was. Good on that man, and no surprise that he made a trip to the World Cup. And number 4 is another game involving Augsburg, and thanks to Stefan Hein, they were on the goal-scoring side this time. And in the 2011-12 season, Augsburg needed all the goals they could muster to avoid the drop. With that in mind, Hein will possibly be worshipped for an eternity in this corner of Bavaria, having netted this equalising goal against Kaiserslautern just 20 seconds after taking to the field. This goal made it 2-2 and was part of the wonderful Augsburg fight back that season to make sure they stayed in the Bundesliga. And number 3, a current Borussia Dortmund star.
Now we got Dortmund's first substitution. Milos Djordjic is coming on for Henrik Mkhitaryan.
Milos Jojic wasn't just coming off the bench to replace Mkhitaryan, but he was also making his debut, and what a debut it was, after just 19 seconds.
Milos Jojic, the Serbian, and we've got it going in! 4-4-0! He's been on the pitch, Milos Jojic, for what? 10 seconds? Well, it feels like it's been less. And the Serb comes on to score his first Bundesliga goal.
Everyone loves a zero-to-hero story, and that's sort of the case for Wolfsburg's Ricardo Costa. A season before at Karlsruhe, he scored an own goal in a 3-1 defeat. In the 2008-09 season, he scored at the right end and a mere 15 seconds after making his entrance. The downside was that Wolfsburg still went on to lose the match 2-1, but there was a silver lining to this cloud. Wolfsburg were Bundesliga champs at the end of the campaign. But topping the lot, and at number 1, is ex-Freiburg man Uwe Wassmer's goal from the bench against Bayer Leverkusen on the 22nd of September 1996. A fine header, I'm sure you'll agree, and after just 13 seconds on the pitch, there was, however, just one problem which may explain why he doesn't look overjoyed. It made the score 5-3 to Leverkusen with just a few minutes remaining. A true consolation goal.